Symbiote Gaming. And they have Tassadar, played by KO. We have Soldier playing Stitches. We have Matt Timmy on Malfurion. Marsh is playing Tychus. And Arthur is playing Nazebo.
And on the right-hand side, we have a pickup group. Starting in the bot lane, in the red trunks, we have Chu8 on the Valor. In the mid lane, we have the actual Chu, the real Chu, on the Illidan. We have Araragi on the Arthas. We have Ero on the Zeratul. And in the top lane, we have Nick Hotz. He is playing the Brightwing.
I'm lagging a little bit. I hope this is not really affecting anything else here.
It's going to be NA. I'm getting a couple frame drops, but it is not terrible.
Well, we'll have to see. Maybe it fixes itself. But this looks a little bit different from the last game we saw. Araragi and Arho already a little bit more active on the map and looking to get a gank in.
Yeah, they're looking for it. This is very similar to the EU style that we personally are used to. And there we go. They know they can't get a gank, so they're instantly going to move into this top lane and get it pushed up so that they can move on and try and find something else in peace, while knowing that Nick is not going to have too much trouble up there. And Soldier, however, pushing up his mid lane very heavily. Chu already pushed back, and Chu, his evasion will not protect against Stitch's slam, and Stitches has been using that to his advantage. However, the auto attacks that Chu's going to get down, seriously going to help this. He's just going to regen all that lost health. And then finally in the bot lane, Chu8 is having many problems with the, once again, 3-man push from Symbiote Gaming. But Symbiote actually backing up, going to make sure they're not being ganked. Very nice cautious play there.
Yeah, they really watch out on their back. And they need to watch out because Arthas and Zeratul, they're moving in. But they're just looking around. They're just trying to find an opening here. And Zeratul, he's waiting. He sees Nazebo there, a little bit out of position.
Yeah, Nazebo's pretty far
coming in from the back now.
Here comes Araragi. Where's the root? Gets it onto Arthalon. And Ero pulling back a bit. There's the zombie wall to try and save himself, but it did not work. The Frozen Tempest from Araragi was able to take him down. And that is the first blood over to Pickup Group.
Yeah, nice first blood here. Of course, not really that much game-changing, but it's still nice to see it picked up here by Pickup Group.
Yeah, apparently, I've been told that Chu8 is the real Chu. So that's not confusing at all.
Okay, that a little bit confusing, maybe.
Chu 8. Where is Chu 1 through 7 is what I want to know.
Well, we have the Bruiser camp being picked up here by Arho and Araragi. They're kind of dealing a little bit of damage, or getting dealt a little bit of damage here.
They both have
that is a nice exchange.
So they can grab that up. They can grab that fountain on the way and head straight to that tribute. But instead, they're going to hang in the Death Brush and try and catch Tassadar as he comes down. But it doesn't look like Tassadar is going to roam down to the tribute at all. And this means that Symbiote basically have it completely uncontested here.
Yeah, they're going to grab this. They even have Matt Timmy in front to scout out what Shu's doing. But Shu has to defend. I mean, he's already so far back. He lost both towers and the gate. So that is the issue you have to deal with if you're facing this 3-man push. You definitely need to react to it. But, I mean, right now, Pickup Group, they're playing a little bit of a different game. They're going for the steal here on the Siege Giant, so that's a lot of damage already coming into the towers here.
Yep, doing a nice job here. They're playing the guerrilla tactic game, where they're just playing safe, getting mercenaries where they can, making sure they don't get picked off in lane. They've already lost one person. In fact, they've already got a person. They haven't lost a person of their own yet. Doing a very good job of that. And Chu, finally thinking about roaming, he's hanging in his own bush, making sure he doesn't get caught. But there's 2 people in the mid lane, so he knows he's a little safe. And now he has eyes on Stitches. He feels safe moving back into lane, getting a bit of harassment, and clearing that wave.
And Araragi and Arrow, they're looking for a rotation here, possibly trying to get in from the back. But no, it doesn't look like Arthalon really overextends here. Nope. And they're just waiting for the next tribute, and there it goes. On their side of the map. Not a bad location, but the problem is each and every one of them was down here. But Shu moving in, trying to get on top of Arthalon. There is the kick, and Arho from the back dealing a lot of damage. Arthalon, can he get away? No, he can't. And March needs to stay back, needs to get behind those gates. Shu will be able to get away, though. Yeah,
Marsh is pretty good for health thanks to the Malfurion, but that is another pickup for Pickup Group, in fact. And that storm's so close. Araragi able to grab the tribute by the skin of his teeth. That storm's so close to interrupting, but very unlucky there for KO.
Yeah, just an inch to change that up. And wow, they're already going for their boss.
I think they can.
And so far, it hasn't been scouted out by Symbiote, but they are a level ahead now, but just by a little bit of XP. Not really a huge margin here. And they're looking to go for their own bruises right now. And KO, even scouting everything out here.
Yep, not even needing to use his Oracle. He pretty much sees it happening. There is the Golem. KO instantly heading back into lane. Yeah, I'm going to have to defend this until it's up. But yeah, like you said, Arthalon and Mad Timmy able to grab their bruiser camp. So they're going to put a little bit of pressure on the mid lane while we have Pickup Group putting some pressure on the top lane. Arthalon needs to be careful here. He backs up the zombie wall, blocking off the escape there. But we're already seeing Pickup Group. Nice dodge there.
But they still have 3 heroes down here. They need Illidan in the fight as well, though. And possibly Brightwing, but she can react pretty quickly here.
Yeah, Brightwing can TP down while Tassadar has to stay up here to deal with this. There's the hook onto Chu. He's able to dash out. Oh my god.
Oh, what a Void Prison. Getting 3 heroes caught in the action. And that's Arho channeling right away.
There's the Ancestral Spirit, though, heading and get it. It doesn't interrupt in time. Nick, able to blink heal out. Wait, did he or did he just die? Where's he gone? Oh, he was gorged. He gets vomited up inside the main base. He does go down, and that is the first kill for Symbiote, and that is another tribute for Pickup Group. Pickup Group coming out pretty well there, but they did lose their Brightwing. She will be up, though, in 8 seconds, so she will be more than up in time for the next tribute. The question is, will she be up in time to help them contest this Golem, which is already being taken? It's already very low. They want to contest it. They gotta get in now. Araragi is charging straight in. He's in the circle. He can't drop. In comes Illidan as well. Chu being dropped very low. They're pushed out the circle, but Araragi is still here. Nick gets dropped down. He teleported in. Chu doing as much damage as he can, but that was a bit overly ambitious there by Team Pickup Group, and they do all go down. Chu will die as well. And that was far too ambitious. Chu8 is alive and has escaped. He's going to head up to the tribute, maybe to try and delay it. But right now, a huge push coming from Symbiote there. Won the perfect fight. That was far too ambitious there by Pickup Group.
Yeah, no idea why they did that. Didn't really make all that much sense. Without Shu in the fight, they really need Shu just to get a little bit more damage done there. And Matt Temmie going for the interrupt. And Shu has to back off. They need their other heroes here, otherwise they can't fight this.
Able to shield himself, so he is still not too bad. They're going on to Kyo, and Arrow gets popped. He blinks at the wrong spot. That's not where you want to blink. Emerald Wind tries to save him, but it's not enough. Arrow goes down. He tried to blink over the wall here, but didn't actually manage it. Blinked into the little half moon thing at the top, and did get taken out by Tychus there. Very unlucky.
And that's Pickup Group just backing off. They knew they couldn't take this, but instead going for their bruises. Might be a bad timing though. Oh, Arthalon coming in, and nice zombie wall, just stopping them from re-engaging this and going for the steal here on the bruisers. Good pickup for Symbiote Gaming.
Yep, and Symbiote have already completely turned this game around from what it was earlier. Symbiote were a bit behind. They were in a position where maybe it wasn't the best position they could have been in. They were already behind in kills. Their lanes were okay. A couple of them were pushed up, but now they are far, far ahead. Yeah,
definitely ahead by quite a bit of margin. And there we go. They got the top fort as well. And that's 2 levels, 2-level advantage for them. And really solid and defensive play as well. I mean, they're really thinking about their moves here. But right now, getting that top fort put them off a little bit as far as positioning goes for the next tribute, and this is a big one. Both of these teams have 2 tributes already up. Araragi waiting in the bush.
Araragi gets rooted though. He was waiting just for the vision, but he's gonna get caught in the zombie wall.
Oh, amazing zombie wall.
Low. It has bought his team enough time though. Chu, Ancestral Spirit last second on Chu pushes him away from the tribute, and now Symbiote has control of this area. They do have some easy caps pushing their top buildings, but it doesn't matter. They're gonna get the first curse. Wow. That easy cap will now get picked off by the next minion wave. They can even send someone back to deal with it if they want. And Symbiote now needs to absolutely make the most of this. They are already 2 forts ahead. They have to get this mid one to get themselves further ahead.
Wow, that was just amazing for Symbiote. Amazing zoning coming out of them. And this is going to grab him 1 more fort here at least. And they're trying to push bot lane as well. So
very aggressive. They're not even bothering with that mid fort because they know the enemy team has to defend it. They're all putting all their efforts into this bot lane because that is their golem lane, so that it can help take the keep easy. In comes Brightwing for pickup group, looking for the opportunity. Arphalon being focused down. He's able to get out, but Marsh has been rooted.
Nice void prison. March even runs in there as well. And there's the engage by Illidan. He just jumps straight in there. March going so low.
Strafe doing so much damage though. But the Strafe did a lot of damage, but we saw Mad Timmy using Ice Smoke to defend against it. Marsh is somehow alive, not being focused by anything at all. He's now been gorged. Anything gets sput out by Chu, but now everyone's pretty much full health again. Chu's getting focused down. He will go down. In comes the rest of pickup group, maybe for round 2. The curse is now over. Soldiers going so ham here, just holding back the rest of pickup group. But pickup group have been forced to disengage. Nick being dropped low. He does go down to the Nazeebo poison, and that is a great trade there for Symbiote. Not even losing a single member and taking down 2 members of pickup group, and they will get this keep.
Yeah, and that was nice timing coming out of pickup group to just get out of that fight because they had 2 heroes so incredibly low. This could have been game already if they would have stayed in that fight. So nice timing on the retreat, and Arphalon, he's in a little bit of trouble, but should be able to get away.
Yep, he should be good unless Zeratul can somehow get to level 20. Somehow get 6 levels, get to level 20 and take Bolt of the Storm so we can double blink and get the damage down. But there is no way that is happening. We are now seeing pickup group heading towards their golem. They're going to take this just to try and get some counter push going. We also see that the Symbiote one will be up in 30 seconds, so they will maybe take their Bruiser camp. No, it looks like they're going to head up and try and contest this golem. They might be there in time. In fact, they're definitely going to be there in time. The question is, can they contest it?
They might be trying to, but Arrow scouted them out. Yep. He knows what's up.
They need to take it quick. They're trying. It is down. They need to get in the circle. Get in the circle. There's the Ancestral Spirit. He gets in the circle. Marsh is there. The Void Prism slowed it down, but it's too late. Marsh goes down. He was in there on his own. Ancestral Spirit, though, dealing so much damage. Nick is down. Arrow being dropped especially low. Chu has also been forced to retreat. Chu 8 also retreating, and that was a 2-for-2 trade. And we are seeing pickup group in full retreat. They are very, very worried about this. They're all very low. Whereas we can see Symbiote all pretty much full health, except for Arphalon, but he's being healed up now by Malfurion, and they're actually going to get another 2 towers here and at least a little bit of damage onto that keep.
Well, they're still pretty good on the health department, but lost a lot of mana, so they are going to turn back. Maybe go for the Bruiser camp, but cooldowns are almost up. Arthas is already back in the game. I think it's a little bit too risky.
Yeah,
so probably just go back, deal with the boss.
Yeah, actually the Golem's pretty good. Tychus can head up there and deal with it. They're going to head down and probably get their own boss.
Yeah, that's a good idea as well. Everyone is back up. Yeah, Tychus is going to deal with the boss here.
Yep, they need to be careful though. They could have the counter attempted steal coming in there. Arphalon currently tanking. He is a bit squishy, maybe a bit too squishy to be tanking here. But I almost hit the wrong button and exited there while trying to adjust my sound settings. That would have been bad. But we are seeing them going onto this boss very hard. They want to take it down, and we're seeing no chance of contestation here from pickup group. They're instead going to head up to top lane, and they're likely going to get a free tribute for this. There's no way the Symbiote can get up there in time, and Symbiote even get to the last second to take that golem.
Yeah, this is an amazing pickup here for pickup group. Going for the free tribute, and this would be a nice possibility to turn things around. They're only a level behind, so pushing down 1 fort at least would give them back in the game as far as the experience is concerned. And they're going for the siege camp at the same time. And mind you, the towers in top lane are already pushed, so they might be getting a keep here.
This is very possible. So, siege giants going to try and do their best. They're all being back to base for some reason.
The back door.
Oh, yeah, that's why. I completely missed that. So here we go. And the counter B, we're seeing the entirety of Symbiote also back it out. They've realized that everyone has already returned to base and are just going to be back to their base, clear up the waves that are pushing that easy camp. They do not want that taking a keep for free. And the Golem is just going to keep the pressure on and basically completely wait out that curse for Symbiote there. So Symbiote...
Yeah, This was an amazing move by Symbiote. They just forced pickup group back by doing that like little fake out backdoor attempt, and that kind of stopped them from going for that keep. Otherwise, they would have gotten that keep for sure. And there's the Void Prison catching Marsh, and Soldier taking a lot of damage as well. But the shield comes in. He's still back in there. And Marsh trying to get out, but that's the wrong way, dude.
He's fine.
And
he's able to dash backwards. He's now rooted, but in comes Chu. The Ancestral Spirit, though, he just teleported right to the Ancestral Spirit. He's being dropped very low. There's the overdrive, and he does go down. And that was the wrong place to teleport as did. That's 4 members down, and now the back door has turned into a front door. Where you see Symbiote going to dive that core.
They're marching forward, and only a few minions stopping them. And Arthas, of course, is still in there.
Didn't give
but
a damn.
I don't
Soldier's
think he
gonna
can do
tank.
all that much.
Soldier is going to attack. He's going in. He's shielded by Tassadar, so they can tank this in time. Question is, do they have the damage in time for the respawns? Looks like they do. 12 seconds left on
not
the
even
soonest
going
player.
for it.
Yeah,
This is going to be Symbiote's game.
Yeah, incredible play by Symbiote. Looking a bit wobbly at the start, but instantly bringing it back and not letting go of that control. They take this game, and they will move on to the quarterfinals, round of 16.
This would be the quarterfinals for Symbiote Gaming. And
Yes, it is.
let's check out who they face off against. Ooh, Clairvoyant Gaming.
Ooh, that would be
Clairvoyant
nice.
Gaming will be their opponents in the quarterfinals now. And what else do we have? Evil Geniuses, of course, they advanced over Barrel Boys. That was the first game we casted. And looks like Cloud9 and Zelnick haven't duked it out completely.
Yep.
So that would be the last quarterfinal, and we'll have to see which one we actually get into. If we're taking this first one, or the very last one with Evil Geniuses versus possibly Cloud9 or Zelnick.
Yep.
So we'll have to check that out.
Very soon.